I call this Doug's bucket theory. You say, Doug, what does that mean? That's what George Harmonica Smith called me. He couldn't or wouldn't say Doug, but he called me Doug. And when he got mad at me, he called me Douglas. And somehow that sort of changed, that sort of stuck with me. And so people call me Doug, you know. So anyway, I call this Doug's bucket theory. I believe we all come into this earth with a little bucket. We got a bucket, and that bucket's for love. But sometimes when we're kids, sometimes some terrible things can happen to us. And it damages us. It damages the bucket. You get a little hole in the bucket. But you walk through life and you get older, and then you find someone that loves you. And they know that when they love somebody, what you do is you fill their bucket. You fill their bucket full of love. So they have that. So you fall in love, and that person fills your bucket, and you got a bucket full of love, and you're walking around. But after 2 days, you look in the bucket, and there's nothing in the bucket. So you go back to the one that loves you, and you say, you don't love me. And they say, I love you. I said, no, you don't. You don't love me. There's nothing in my bucket. I said, I filled your bucket 2 days ago. I said, well, there ain't nothing in the bucket now. If you love me, there'll be something in that bucket. I filled your bucket 2 days ago. I love you. I don't see no love in that bucket. If you love me, there'll be something in that bucket. You don't love me. I filled your bucket 2 days ago. There are two people fighting here. Both are right, and yet both are wrong. So instead of looking at each other, they're going this way. And the problem's not with the people. The problem's with the bucket. So you got to fix that bucket. If you can't fix it, then you got to get your new bucket. Trouble is, that's the bucket you came here with. So that's the bucket you want to make work. But if it don't work, get rid of it. Get your new bucket. Then when someone loves you, the love stay in your bucket. If it starts to overflow, don't panic. Get another bucket. And before you know it, you're surrounded by buckets. And that's Doug's bucket theory. Now I know that will never get in a psychology book. I know that. But it might get to a person that would never read a psychology book. Maybe somebody here tonight walk out of here and say, you know what? I do need a new bucket. I think I do. There was a young girl come up to me. I was in the States before I come over here to this side of the world. I got done with a concert. And she came up to, she was like 12, 13 years old. She said, Mr. MacLeod? I said, yes. She said, my daddy needs a new bucket. I said, he does? She said, yes. Can you tell me where he can find a new bucket? I said, yes, I can. You tell your daddy to look in his heart. That's where the buckets are. So if you need a new bucket, you don't have to look far. You don't have to look far. So I wrote a song about that. This one's called Welcome in Your Home. When you're welcoming someone's love, your bucket's full. You got a new bucket. You can forget about what happened in the past and live for right now and enjoy it. It sounds like this. now, time for me to say goodnight. So thank you. I hope that when you leave here tonight, I gave you something that you didn't have when you came here. Maybe I made you laugh, smile, cry, feel sad, think. Hopefully made you feel. Because I truly believe that's what blues is all about. A feel. And I hope you got that. I hope when you walk out here you feel like you got no change coming. You got what you paid for. Almost. It's been a pleasure to come here and play for you. Thank you for being such a great audience. Thank you for being so good to me. But more importantly, thank you for being so good to my music. I appreciate that. I thank Andy, I thank Paul, and I thank you. And I say good night to you. Good night, everybody.